What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Zerg Cheese to Grandmaster. The last season we left off at 5,328 MMR, about 100 MMR away from top 100 Grandmaster, which is crazy. We've been improving a lot with our link drops. The Spire builds are awesome. The Swarmos are awesome. Let's begin. All right, game number one is going to be a ZVZ. All right, now that's a little unfortunate because the first idea that popped into my mind for this episode was to go for a proxy hatch, because that was, you know, the other half. I think I talked about this in another video, which I don't quite remember which one it was, but I talked about it in a video that I used to have like a nice 50-50 split between going for link drops and going for proxy hatches. But I kind of, you know, shifted away from proxy hatches because the link drops were, well, yeah, better, but also just more fun for the most part. But I think there is a... It sounds kind of pretty crazy to say because I had a whole proxy hatch to Grandmaster series, but I still think there's a lot left to explore, to be honest. Like, I think there is some really good proxy hatches that I can do. I just... Sounds maybe something you wouldn't expect, you know, for me to say right now, but I think I should get a little more creative with the proxy hatches, because for the most part, I felt like I kind of found proxy hatch versions that would put me ahead, and then I just kind of play a macro game from it. Obviously, I had a few like really cheesy fun versions, such as the Spinecrawler Rush. Very simply put, I mean, I freaking love the Spinecrawler Rush for sure. But it might be more fun if I get, you know, even crazier with it. But I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that with a proxy hatch yet. Because the thing is with a proxy hatch that I don't like is that you don't really have full control over the follow-up. Like with a link drop, I mean, obviously I can get cannon rushed or whatever, and then it's a different game, right? But still, with a link drop, I get to put on the pressure. I usually get my tech units out before my opponent even knows what's going on, and that's the way it goes. If I go for a proxy hatch, I could start thinking about, I don't know, let's say I want to make a base here or contain him. Well, then the opponent has the choice between pulling their workers to kill the hatchery or wait it out. If they pull enough workers to kill the hatchery, then if I had a strategy to contain him, it's already gone because the hatchery will die. Like, the hatchery cannot survive, you know, against enough probes killing it, for example. So I don't really like that where... You know, I could think of like the coolest strategy ever, but then most of the games I probably won't even be able to execute it because they can just kill the hatchery. I'm not saying it would necessarily be a good move for them. Maybe it costs too much economy to pull the probes, but they would still ruin my plans, and that's a little annoying, right? I guess I'll just send all the overlords across the map. We are playing in Striving GG. This is one of the Zergs that is as crazy as me on the ladder. Like, I quite clearly remember him playing... I think it was like a 6 Overlord Mass Link Doom drop. I'm pretty sure that's what he did. So, yeah, you could say he's probably as crazy as me. And I wonder what he's going to do on this map. It is a pretty fast hatchery. Could have been a hatch first, or could have been a normal hatch first. Also could have been the 15-15 opener. Where you do the extractor trick, right? To get the hatchery. Okay, yeah, exactly. It was that. Yeah, I think that's perfect for us, actually. Because he's going to hit me a little late. He does have, like, what is that, 10 Zerglings? Or was it just the 8? I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I just need to keep microing these. Then we're going to be fine. Oh, actually, I have enough Zerglings already. Okay, that's great. And then I'm just going to be able to defend this. He is going to fight me pretty early, which should be good for me because I have the queen here to attack. So these lings are going to trade pretty decently. And there we go. I think I do want to go for the link drop now. Like, I have the link drop set up, but usually in ZVZ, yeah, the games get a little weird, so I don't get to do it. But here, if I was him, I would probably wall off the main base, I think. I mean, I can always just check, right? I'm going to start making drones now as well. But I think if I was him, I would probably wall off the main base, or the natural rather, with evos and stuff. Let's see, can I get in there fast enough? I think I could probably do some real damage here. Like, this Evo's not down yet. It's only a couple queens. He's gonna lose those queens. He really needs to overwall that, guys. There we go. I'm gonna kill another queen. And this is not walled off yet, guys. I can block the queen. The queen is not gonna get to the wall-off point because my links were here in time. And it looks like we have an absolutely fantastic starter on our hand. I think the good choice here would be to go for... Mutalisks, actually. Like, Hydras would be pretty decent. I'm not sure if he would be able to stop Mutas, though, so I think that's going to be my best idea. And now he doesn't have speed, so I can just keep doing stuff like this, where I just run by, kill another drone, and then continue on my path. I mean, he's probably expecting more links to stream in, but that was not in my plans right there. Yeah, he's going to make a Spinecrawler. Yeah, this is perfect for me because... Oh, I didn't quite kill that. He's preparing... Now, there we go. He's preparing for more links to come in, but I've just been making drones and Aspire this whole time. I'm pretty sure he's killed like 6 more drones already. Now, I do need to keep in mind he could link flood me and kill me as well, right? This is something that's very easy to forget. Like, we have all the initiative here, but he could easily link flood and kill me as well. So I need to be careful for that. Let's see. Does he... I don't know when his speed is gonna finish, to be honest. Can I get another drone? I feel like I could... No, okay, he got it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start a lot of Zerglings, because else it's gonna get a little too sketchy. Like, he has... I don't know, that's like 30 Zerglings that he has, and I have 0 units. I mean, I have 2 queens, I guess. I also have these 2 overlords just chilling here. I didn't really get to use them. Oh, I could probably use those for my next wave of Zerglings. Let's see, I'm gonna make an overseer with this. Actually... I was gonna say, he knows that I have a lair because he saw the link drops. But he probably didn't, right? So this might be the first time he realizes that I already have a lair. Now he has... This one is upgrading something. The second Evo isn't. Oh, so yeah. So there is a lot of links on my side. I thought I missed them, but there they are. Oh, they are still slow links. That's pretty funny. Guess I'll just attack them as early as possible. Don't really want to be losing any drones. I have enough Zerglings for this as well. And now the best part of this is that I can still use these dropper lords. Oh, this is actually awesome. I can still use these dropper lords. He has the wall off. But is he gonna have enough defense against, 16 links into his base? Let's see. I have 4 mutas and yeah, there's about 13 Zerglings. Let me make sure I saturate my base to begin with. It was never saturated before. Now, I think I might have to go for like double Evo as well. Yeah, this is becoming a little bit of a weird one, isn't it? I mean, it was already kind of a weird game, but I think double Evo against like a roach timing would be a decent idea. Okay, I'm gonna drop those in. It's very possible that he's going to try to take that base, right, at some point. So, could have it already, could also not. Oh, he doesn't have a spore here. Oh, he's relying on queens to defend. Oh, he's going to lose a bunch of these drones. There's probably a bunch of queens in the natural, if I had to guess. Let's see. Or was he... I think he might have just been a little greedy, and he was just expecting me to go into the natural. I think that really is the case here, because he has nothing there. And I think I've seen this before, where they just... okay, we just make a spore in the natural. That's where he's going to attack, and it's going to be fine. Yeah, he was defending the front super hard. Oh my god, the link drop was also popping off. Guys, this is just absolutely brutal at this point. He wasn't expecting the link drop whatsoever, so I even canceled that hatchery. Now, I am starting to think there might be something more on the map. Oh, I guess I might as well just put them in here. There might be something more on the map, because... I feel like there should be a little more, right? Like, did he really have enough at home? I don't think so. Okay, well, yeah, wait, there's a proxy hatch, right? Is that where the links came from? I felt like I was being crazy before. Like, how are these units here? Did they really just come all the way across? Or is there a proxy hatch somewhere? Yeah, I swear, this guy surprises me every time. Like, I don't know. Maybe he's just so crazy that I think he's gonna do something crazy even if he's not. That's also very realistic at this point. I guess I'll just... Wait, the spore is not even in position, so I can probably just start attacking these drones again over here, which is very, very nice. Now, let's see. Should I... No, I could probably just go across the map, right? I have these links again. Oh, I don't think he realized there were still units in that overlord. Do have to run away from that spore as soon as possible, because spores do absolutely destroy Mutalis. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go across with everything. I feel like I should have a pretty good shot here at just doing some really serious damage. He does have the 1 spore, which might be a bit annoying. Am I going to save that? Oh, no, I almost freaking saved that. That would have been massive. Yeah, I think I'm just going to target the spore here. Look at this. I got these links as well to back me up. I got links even coming from downtown from the 3rd base. And there we go. And no, there was no proxy hatch. I just kept missing his attack every time. Okay, well, I guess that's a part of a nice warm-up game, right? Like, I feel like the first time the links arrived at my base so slowly that I don't think they were out on the map yet. But what really happened is that he just really never got Zergling speed. Or, well, he got it at some point, but it took him like 6 or 7 minutes, I think. So the Zerglings were just way slower than they are in my head, right? Well, this game, I mean, we had a really, really, really good start. I'm always a little upset. Well, I wouldn't call it upset. It's just like a little of a bummer when I can't use my strategy to the fullest. So when I was just able to run in, because if he had this building, this game would have been perfectly fine for him, but he didn't have the building. My links got in, killed 3 queens and a bunch of drones. I would have preferred it if I was able to use the drop and really start getting the outplays going from his backbase over here. Really cool strategy on this map, but it is what it is. A warm-up game is always welcome. Let's keep it going. All right, game number 2 is going to be a rematch. Okay. Might just have some absolute ZVZ madness episode or something like that. It could be pretty funny. Now, let's see. I do have a pretty good grip on how he plays, I think, though. Like, I feel like he really likes to do a link floods. He really likes to do kind of like the quote-unquote fake hatch first. It's not really a fake hatch first, but I think you guys know what I mean. I mean, I just a crazy DBZ. What can I say? It's not my fault, is it? But maybe I should try. Oh no, I'm too late actually. I was gonna say maybe I should try his build because then I can get into his head a little bit, you know. But I already started the Overlord, so I can't do it anymore. I guess. You know what the thing is with Zerg that feels a little counterintuitive? It's that you can cancel these, right? And you get the money back. Like, you can cancel the eggs and get the money back. And it's not... it's supposed to be like that, but it feels a little weird. Because you can see, like, the freaking egg explode. Like, it feels like you're, you know, like, canceling a building or something like that. Or you know what I mean? Like, for some reason, it feels like it costs you money, but it doesn't. But it does cost you a larva. So that's what I was getting to. Like, in that scenario, if I cancel the Overlord, I think it probably just messes up my build. I do know... I have seen pro Zerg players, whenever they want a 12 pool, but they make a drone automatically on autopilot, they do cancel the drone and still go for a 12 pool. So I imagine maybe for that build, it doesn't make a difference. Or maybe it does make a difference and, you know, their build just sucks, but they just really want a 12 pool. I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't, because else I would really expect pro players to just, you know, change build orders instead. But I guess it is what it is. Now, what am I going to do here? I mean, I would like to go for the link drop strategy again. I mean, for the most part against this guy, I think I'm more reacting to what he does than the other way around. I would love to figure out Swarmo's play a little more in ZBZ, because it's just... That's super crazy. Like, no one ever makes Swarmos against Zerg, and that is obviously my vibe. Let's see. This hatchery timing seems the same as before. I wonder if it's just gonna... Yeah, okay, well, there's our answer. I wonder if it's just going to do the same, is what I wanted to say. Oh, there you go. Is it 8lings again? I do think it's 8lings again. I mean, I will just be able to make enough Zerglings, I believe, once again. I guess I'll... Okay, so it's 10 Zerglings. I mean, it could also be a massive link flood. There's this fake hatch first build. You guys might remember having seen it in this show, where... You go for like a 10 hatchery. I don't exactly know how it works. It's just you go for like an instant pool and gas, but then you also make a hatchery without making any more drones. So by the time... is that 2 queens? Oh, it is 2 queens. Well, maybe I can actually escape here. So by the time your Overlord arrives, you see a normal hatchery, but it's actually, you know, like a freaking super fast link flood. So he's playing gasless. You can tell by... oh my god, no way. Is this gonna live? That would be illegal. I know he has more queens on the way. That would be insane. Ah, no, it is gonna kill it. Now, I wonder what I should do here. I don't really want to go for the Spire. I think I want to be making drones instead. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I almost got the surround, but not quite. All right, so this game... Let's be honest here, guys. This guy has countered us beautifully. Step by step, right? He didn't just get the wall up in time. He went to kill my Dropper Lord. Like, I mean... I think we can still make a game out of this for sure. Because, I mean, he's playing gasless and he did kind of like an aggressive build with Zerglings that didn't super pay off. I'm just going to make sure I kill this queen and then I'll back off. Like, this queen is in a bad enough position that I should be able to kill it relatively comfortably. Oh, really good micro. All right. Well, he's stepping up to the game here. I see you. Okay. Oh, that's going to make this a lot tougher. I thought we were going to kill a queen, get away with a bunch of Zerglings, but... Yeah, we didn't really do either of those. Now, what do I want to do? I feel like I want to go for something a little surprising here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for... Oh, this is so stupid. I feel like this guy he's a bad influence on me. He's making me play even crazier than I normally would, but not necessarily in good strategies. Like, I want to make mass Zergling jumps like he did. What I want to do here is I want to play Infestors plus Zergling upgrades, which... Yeah, I mean, is that gonna work? I don't know. I wouldn't mind go... Ooh, guys, what if I go for a really fast hive and go for Ultralis Rush? That's... I don't know why that just popped up into my head, but it did. Let's see, I do want to make sure I at least have my minerals saturated for this. Probably also that gas. Now, what is my opponent gonna do? That's not researching yet. I feel like he's... Like, normally I would say Mutas, but now I know this guy a little better already. I feel like he's gonna play like mass Zerglings as well. Maybe even into Infestors. Like pretty much the same thing I'm doing, but just a little different. Because I'm kind of winging it and I feel like he might have a little more experience in in this particular build. Okay, I'm actually gonna start the hive. Guys, what the hell am I doing? I'm starting the hive. Okay, I'm making mass Zerglings. Okay, he went... Oh yeah, he did it last time too. There's no lair yet. There's also no lair there. He did kill my changeling. Like, can I actually just get ultras up here? Like, do you guys think there's a chance? He's making double upgrades, but he doesn't have the lair yet, I believe. He could have it in the natural technique, but I don't think he has the lair yet. Oh my goodness. Can I actually get away making ultralisk super fast? Guys, this is not allowed, by the way. If I win with the fast ultralisk rush against Zerg, that's actually not allowed. Like, if he makes road... Okay, so he's making a lair now. Yeah, the thing is, he's not going to be attacking anytime soon. I could be... Is that going to live? No, barely not. Okay, that's a little unfortunate. Would have loved to have that. I think I might have to make, like, Banelings or something. Because, yeah, if he floods me with links and I only have links, like, his economy was definitely better. And keep in mind... he has the freaking macro hatch, right? So he's gonna have more larvae than me to spend on Zerglings. I could make... You know what? I'm gonna make 2 infestors just in that case. I think that sounds pretty smart. I mean, it's obviously a little weird, but it sounds pretty smart. Now, I do like that the timing where he's finishing his lair. Wait, is he gonna go for the drop again? Those are fast overlords, guys. I saw that. Okay? It would be funny if the timing of his lair... I'm gonna get ultralisk out. I mean, if he's gonna let me do it, you know, why the hell not, right? Okay, I do have my 2 infestors coming. I need those in case that's gonna be a link flood. I did see a bunch of links, and I think his speed finished right there. He could still go for the drop in the main base as well. Now, do I prioritize? I could get... Let's see what I did upgrade. Oh, I have better upgrades than him. He only has 1 upgrade finish. He doesn't realize. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's a really good fight for me. I think his second upgrade is probably about to finish, but he didn't realize. So I could make adrenal glands. I could make 2-2, but I could also just straight up go into ultras right away. Dude, am I playing like my dark mark or something? Oh, here we go. Oh, the fungal's massive. There we go. I absolutely locked him in there. I can wall him in as well. There we go. Oh, this is so good. I got all of those. There we go. Yeah, and here are the link drops into the main. That's what I was expecting. I'm gonna go for the armor upgrades because the armor upgrades are gonna help me for the ultras. But I think the link defense alone is doing absolute wonders for me. I guess I'll use the queen to defend that. Let's see. I mean, it's going to kill them very slowly, but it will kill them at some point. He did kill one of my Evos, unfortunately. Oh, another fungal. Yeah, dude, the fungal is so good against the Zerglings. Look at that. It's pretty much all the HP of a Zergling. Now, he does have 1-1 as well. So that's going to make it a lot tougher. Yo, he's actually losing those. I know queens don't do a lot of damage, but he's very slowly, like, actually losing those. So he's probably going to want to unload these. I don't have another fungal ready, but I... Ultralisk for you guys. I actually look at that. Here we go. 3 ultralisks. I'm pretty sure I can mark those across the map. He's gonna be like, wait, what? There we go. Those got absolutely chopped up. He must be absolutely shooketh that there is freaking ultralisk hammering down on the Zerglings right now. I think the ultra should probably just go across, and now I'm only gonna make Zerglings. Here, let's make sure I actually have these Zerglings following that. Let's see. Yeah, I really think the ultras moving across is probably just the best play here. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that went down. Let me use one of those queens to inject my natural. I mean, what is he going to be able to do against the ultras? I'm actually not 100% sure, to be honest. Okay, well, there we go. We have our answer. You know what? Let's see. I feel like the ultralists are still going to be... Like, look how slow that dies. What the hell? That doesn't die at all. I never knew this. Oh my goodness, ultras are good against mutas, guys. I can just break his wall. Like, those die so freaking slowly. Can you believe that? Maybe I can even split these up a little bit. Okay, maybe I can... Wait, am I actually going to be able to harass and kill some drones? Look, it opened the floodgates for me, and now I'm going to be in with all of these. Now, what am I actually going to do? I think I need to make, like, a ton of spores and stuff. Dude, I can't believe that actually worked. I saw the mutas, and I was like, oh, crap. I didn't see that one coming. But then the ultralisk just freaking broke the wall and got in there. Look how many drones he's lost. He's lost so many freaking drones already. I'm going to kill that. Now, how do I defend against the mutas properly is the biggest question. I think I need even more spores, probably. I could also go for burrow, but I don't necessarily like that idea. Let's see, are the mutas still here? I guess if they are, I can probably just go and kill his base as well. Let's see. Okay, so there's one spore here that's going to be able to take care of one of the mutas already. That's nice. If I was him, I'd probably try to snipe the infestor, but I guess not. Here we go. Where are the mutas? Oh, here we go. Can we get some nice fungals? I do have to keep in mind that fungals don't do as much damage anymore as they used to. So that is going to make it a little tougher. I think now is a good time for me to start adrenal glands. I mean, I could go for... Oh, another really big fungal. There we go. I could go for more... what's it called? For more ultras, but I think I've already done the damage I need to, so I probably just want to make like mobile units that I can run into his bases at all times. Here we go. His links are on my side of the map. Oh, I do have a couple. Did I? I don't remember making those actually, to be honest. But wait, how long did those queens survive? Oh my goodness, that's pretty crazy. Now maybe now I could move across with the Ultralisk. I think it makes sense. It's really funny. My supply is super low, and he has like a wait. Dude, I forgot that I have a hive already. I can make Viper. Dude, I'm not even kidding. That is so absurd. I don't think I've ever had that. Dude, I actually forgot that I already have the hive to make Vipers. That is so funny. I literally have the perfect tool to be able to deal with these mutas, and I had no idea just because it's so freaking strange to have that at this point. I wonder if I can click some of these ultras through. Now, I do have to admit, guys, the Viper is like my least used unit in StarCraft, so I always forget the freaking hotkeys. Oh, I didn't quite get that fungal off, unfortunately. I always forget the hotkeys, so I'm gonna have to be, you know, probably reading those slowly. Let's see, what's the blinding cloud or the parasitic bomb? It's R. The parasitic bomb is R, okay. Guess I'll probably just sap some energy from this. That would make a good amount of sense. I'm gonna pull these back, just so he oh no, he actually saw the ultras. Oh, that's unfortunate for us. I'll pull one of them back then. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure that I don't actually kill my freaking hive. That'd be very nice if I did. How do they stay alive for so long? Has anyone like seen this interaction? Like, is this like a normal thing that you see in like ZVZs where mutas fight against ultras? I feel like it's not. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna be able to catch these Zerglings, which is really nice. Does he have 2-2? He doesn't have 2-2 yet, which is great for me. Let's see. Okay, I need to use these Vipers perfectly, I think. Let's see. I'm just gonna drop 2 parabombs. There we go. Oh, that's going to do so much damage. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wait, he's not paying attention. They're taking so much damage from the parabombs. I think he was looking at the front and he just pulled them back without looking. Those are, I don't think they're going to die, but they're going to be like 1 freaking HP. Maybe that's going to give me the opportunity to move across with these infestors. Look at the HP on those. Oh my god, that's disgusting. The Ultralisk is not going to die before all these drones are pretty much gone as well. Wait, did he lose the majority of those mutas? Where's the rest? I think you might have actually lost the majority of those mutas. None of these have parasitic bombs, so I guess I'll send them back. But I do have the fungals from downtown, guys. Here we go. He's gonna get all of them fungaled. And we have done it. All right. Well, I do have to say, guys, no matter what you think of the level in these games or how many things I forget or whatever, this is probably the greatest ladder ZVZ rivalry. Let's be honest. If you guys don't watch pro ZVZs, for the most part, you're really just, you know, going for Link Bane and then spamming roaches into one another. And then if someone is really fancy, they'll go up to lurkers, but otherwise you just make roaches. I would say that Mass Ling into 2-base Ultra into Mass Muta versus Viper Infestor is probably a way cooler version of ZVZ. Like, this is, I mean, I don't think it was the best game I've ever played. Like, I think there were definitely better games, like skill-wise and maybe even entertainment-wise and stuff. But this was very freaking cool. And it was very, like techie, right? Like, we had like no economy, neither of us, but still we had mutas, infestors, vipers, ultralisk. I really enjoyed this. Probably one of my favorite ZVs, like strategy-wise, that I've played. Let's go to game number 3. Game number 3 is against a Terran player. All right, so probably no 2-base ultralisk, viper, infestor, double ling upgrade strategy, but hopefully, well, actually, I can do a proxy hatch this time. I remember that I was planning to do that, so let's go for a proxy hatch. Now, what version do I want to do? I want something that sparks creativity, you know? Like, I don't want to just... Because I have a pretty good proxy hatch build against Terran where I go for hatchery. You guys have probably seen it before, but I'm going to explain it. Hatchery, spawning pool. And then when they commit too hard to defending the hatchery on their side, or on the other side, don't defend hard enough, allowing me to just spread creep here and never let him take the base, I'll just be really far ahead and then I win in the macro game. But I want something a little crazier than that. Like, I could go for, actually, you know what? I'm going to do a Spinecrawler rush. And the reason why I haven't done it that much, despite loving the build, is just because I knew how to do it 100%. But at this point, first of all, I've kind of forgotten. Second of all, I have been really curious to see if this build works, the Spinecrawler rush, against the new Cyclone. Because the new Cyclone, it's like... How would I explain it? It's like a battle unit from the factory that comes out a little faster. So before, to make a Cyclone or a Siege Tank, which would be... Like, the Cyclone was stronger back then, but still, they would have to make a Tech Lab first, which takes another 20 seconds or so, and then the Cyclone. But now, they can make a Cyclone really fast, and I wonder if that's gonna block me from walking up the ramp with my spine crawlers too quickly, right? So, okay, let's see. I'm going to send 2 drones now. I think the timing looks about right here. I'm not 100% convinced that this is the perfect way to do it, but it looks about right. Oh, he's going to go for the bunker defense. All right. Ooh, this is going to be a tight one then. I feel like it always got very, very close when we played against the bunker defense. Like, it just depends on if we can break the bunker or not. And if we break it, I think we usually just win. But, I mean, we're going to have to see. And once again, still going to have to see how the Cyclone factors in all of this. Maybe he doesn't factor in at all. Sometimes they get, like, really overconfident and then... You know, they're just going to build a... They literally do that sometimes. They'll build a command center next to this. And I'm just here waiting to make 2 spines, 6 Zerglings on the way. Looks like there's probably another... Yeah, okay. He's taking it seriously. That's very good by him. He's taking it seriously. Now, can I sneak by? I think I'll have to wait for the links to arrive. I don't really like having to wait for that, but it does make sense. Yeah, I think I'm going to try sneak by now. I think it makes sense. Here we go. I'm going to try to sneak by. Here we go. I'm going to make 2 spines up here. Yo, that's a really good position. That is so far away. That is way further away than I thought it would be. Here we go. Might be able to get 1 Marine. Like, keep in mind, there's more links coming, guys. If he's going to take too much damage on these, this is looking really bad for him, I think. See, I'm not going to be able to make another spine, but now the Queen finished, which means all these Marines are pretty much gone officially. Here we go. I mean, I'm going to have to micro this a little bit, but now those Marines are gone. There we go. A really nice surround on those. I do think I have to make... another drone for another spine here. Make sure to kill the SCVs. But he doesn't have the marine power anymore. He's going to lose these bunkers. I kind of want to make sure... Oh, I actually got the surround. I was going to say, I want to make sure he doesn't get to the other bunker. And I blocked it. I'm pretty proud of that surround, actually. Not going to lie. And now I'm going to make these closer. But now we're going to see the real test. You can see the Cyclone is already on the way. I do think it would make sense to start droning up now. I suppose we'll see how that's gonna work. This spine should be putting in a lot of work. It can't quite reach the SCVs, which is unfortunate. Oh, he made a Hellion. Okay, well then, you know, I'm not gonna see at all how this is gonna work against the Cyclone, but that's all right. It sucked that this spine... Wait, I'm gonna move it a little bit, actually. Maybe... I really thought I would be able to hit those, but apparently not. Now I'm gonna use the Queens. I'm just gonna be droning up in the meantime. I really think... Oh, he did get it. Okay, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'll just mine from both of his bases, because why not? Move this one as close as possible, too. I mean, I think this is already annoying enough, to be honest. Like, I feel like I've done pretty much enough damage here already. Maybe now I should expand at home. I always feel weird expanding after a spine rush, because it's so... Or at least it feels like it should be so committal, right? But then, you know, look at me transitioning over here. It's gonna lose these SCVs as well. I mean, at some point I'll be able to put a creep tumor. Oh, I need to survive with that Queen because it is gonna have a transfuse. Yo, this Queen is absolutely popping off. Look at this. And there we go. We got a transfuse because there is creep. I think I'm just gonna go in, actually. Yeah, I think he can't really stop this anymore. That Hellion is gonna die right away. There we go. And there's just way too many Zerglings in here. I'm gonna plant the spines on the high ground. Let me move to the back here, so he is gonna lose that Hellion as well. And this is gonna end up being an absolute wash. And this is the power of the freaking spine rush. Now, he does have a tank, so maybe I should have been a little more careful. I mean, I still think this is looking absolutely fantastic for us. Let's see, can I put down more creep? He's probably just gonna kill it instantly, if I had to guess. Oh, he's not killing it yet, which is nice for me. I could have just been making more links all this time, but I was just focusing on transitioning. I didn't think he was going to be blocked anymore. Yo, I like how this Queen is kind of popping off over here. Oh, I'm going to kill the Marine. Let's go. Let's see. How many links am I going to be able to produce? I'm just going to start attacking that tank with 2 of these. Like, this is actually very annoying for him. I can move this closer. That's probably not going to do much. Like, every 2 links, he's going to have to pull his SCVs for it. Look at this. He's even losing another couple of these. Now, maybe I should make, like, some spores at home. I do think he's going to be a little bit demoralized when he realizes how much stuff I actually have. Like, realistically, I have a lot of freaking stuff. I have 30 drones, 3 bases. Oh, I'm going to... Wait, no, he doesn't have cloak making, actually. I like how he's targeting the drones. I mean, that is really not the utmost importance here. This Banshee is not going to be able to do enough damage here. And I know that it doesn't have cloak because I didn't see it research anything. Let's see. Can I maybe get in here? I can probably kill at least those. Let's see if I can do a nice link flood, get some more SCVs. Okay, well, this looks pretty decent. I'm hold positioning, so I'm actually attacking the SCVs. Look how many SCVs are falling here, guys. And now I'm on top of the siege tank. He's probably going to lose a couple more SCVs here. Or the tank. I mean, either of those would be absolutely disastrous. Yeah, this is so freaking painful. I can even move my spore up into his base, actually. GG is call. Okay, that is not English, I think. It feels very weird that he said that after GGing. I mean, this build is very strong, guys. Okay, I'll be honest. The first time I played against a Spine Rush, I also might not have respected it enough myself. But it's a very strong build. And everyone that has watched my channel in the past knows that. I mean, here... I mean, I was going to say it didn't go perfect. It did go well enough for sure, right? Like, even like the initial exchange against the Marines, it went well enough. I'm curious how it would have gone if he just kept his Marines in the bunker or maybe put them back in the bunker after killing my first Spine Crawler or denying my first Spine. But here in the outcome of this game, there's absolutely nothing to be twisted or debated. Like, I didn't have to go into his base at all. I have enough money to start a lair. I have 3 queens at home. I could have made double Evo upgrades and a lair. And yeah, this was absolutely fantastic. This is the kind of build that I really like. I still need a way to make this work against Protoss without getting owned by them pulling their probes and killing my hatchery. Like, Terran doesn't usually do that. But I think it was a nice little episode. ZVZs were absolutely insane. Spine Curler Rush, still as beautiful as always. This build is freaking strong even at GM level. Like, this is legit one of my strongest cheeses ever, I think. Like, I wish I could see someone do it on pro level so we could actually judge how good it is at, like, really good micro. But that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys had a fantastic time. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and then see y'all for the next video. Adios.